Hi, I'm Milton Rendell. Welcome to Real News Friday at home with our poor little dog Ebony. She's just sadly had a pretty tough week. Poor little baby lost an eye last week, but she's good and she's fighting. We've got told today she's fighting fit. So say hi everybody. Bye everyone. There she goes. All right. So interesting week in real estate, an interesting week in the WA economy. Obviously, COVID's hit us yet again, so that's obviously why I'm home today. But it's been an interesting one in terms of previous week. Sales still out there, 896 for the week. Stock levels just a touch under 9,000, 8,953. So we've seen mostly a small adjustment because obviously the COVID situation and people won't be able to have appraisals done and place their properties on the market. So we've sort of seen that challenge. But in terms of stock, still down 19% on a year ago. Rentals, 2,819 still out in the marketplace. That's down 1% on a month ago and 30% down on a year ago. So today, I've obviously do this fairly early in the day, so it'll be before the state announcement. So hopefully things will be a bit back to normal. But if it isn't, it isn't, and we've all got to deal with that. But what I would say today is that, like all small businessmen, small business people, I'm concerned for my fellow business person and my locals. Why? When we have these shutdowns, obviously that affects our local economy. And what I want to sort of pass on the message today is to people in your local area. See if once the restrictions are removed, make sure you support your local businesses the best way you possibly can. Now, the poor guy that's got a lunch bar or lady who's got the local florist, to lose a week's income for quite a few of them is pretty tough. Keep in mind we've had pretty tough times overall, previously. So let's make sure we support our local businesses, and more importantly, and probably most importantly to me, is that the people around Midland and the Hills, that we support our true local businesses that employ local people. I think that's really, really important message that I'd like to get across to my fellow business people and to the local community. Make sure that you support local businesses who employ local people. It's really, really important. I think we need to look at that. You look at some of these small businesses around the place who employ 3 or 4 people who all live locally. Our office is an example of that. We employ 19 staff and they all live local, and they're people who spend money back in the economy. So we've got to make sure I'm probably saying local a lot, but I think we have to be passionate about supporting our own local village over everything else. The COVID debate is going to obviously be a big one. I'm not going to enter into that, but I think from a real estate point of view, it'll probably put it'll take us on a tangent probably for a week or two whilst things settle down. Hopefully the rest of Australia sorts itself out. But overall, I still think our economy still will continue to go well. I just think we're going down these side tracks or side streets, as I call it, are a bit of a pain in the bum for all of us. And like you, the restrictions can be a bit painful, but we do understand it is necessary. But you still start to wonder when do you shut down 1 million homes because of one or two people. But that's a debate in itself. That's one we're all having at home and with our local politicians. But I just hope everyone out there is safe and look forward to speaking to you again next week. In the meantime, check out realestateplus.com.au.